Multi-tenant management for SIEM and XDR in the Defender portal provides security operations teams with a single, unified view across all managed tenants. From this centralized experience, teams can quickly investigate incidents and run advanced hunting across multi-tenant data, streamlining operations and improving security outcomes. You can access multi-tenant management at mto.security.microsoft.com. From there, select Settings, Add Tenants, and add the tenants you have access to. To access those tenants after they're added, GDAP or B2B access must be configured with the appropriate permissions for each tenant. Once tenants are added, data from multiple tenants becomes available. The Incidents page shows the incidents from all tenants you have access to. In this example, incidents are shown from 3 different tenants. Select an incident to open the Incident Details pane for a quick investigation, or select Open Incident page to view and investigate the incident directly within the originating tenant. Advanced hunting can also be used to run queries across different tenants. I can use the query sign-in logs, take 5, and run this specific query, which will run on the tenants that I've already selected. Selecting the tab labeled All Tenants, 3 Workspaces displays those tenants, and I can select specific tenants or workspaces that I want to run the query on. This example query will return the data across those tenants, and it will return 5 results from each tenant as we specified. We also have an aggregated view of devices, where device inventory is based on the tenants, the full device inventory, all the identities connected to those specific tenants, cases from those specific tenants, as well as endpoint security policies that are configured and pushed across those different tenants. You can also create new policies and choose which tenants they apply to. The same applies to Unified RBAC. You can view all Unified RBAC permissions across your tenants and create new Unified RBAC policies, provided you have the required permissions. Tenants where you don't have permission to create Unified RBAC policies will not appear. To perform actions on a tenant, you must have the appropriate permissions. Alternatively, content can be distributed through the MTO portal. From content distribution, you can create a new distribution and push it across multiple tenants by selecting Create, adding the target tenants, and choosing the content to deploy. Currently, supported content types include custom detection rules and endpoint security policies, with additional content types on the way. Select Next. Then select Add Content to add the content you want to distribute. If you want to run a specific detection rule, you can define its scope by selecting Edit Scope, choosing whether to apply it to all devices or only to selected device groups. Scope is configured individually for each tenant. To configure an endpoint security policy, select Add Content, choose the policy, and add it to the distribution profile. You can then decide which policy to deploy, whether to edit its scope, and which device groups or tenants it should apply to. Once configured, you can view the content distribution status and whether it succeeded or not. Select Last Sync Result to confirm where the content was deployed or to understand why a deployment failed. You can also open Content Distribution to view additional details, including the content being distributed, the target tenants, and the distribution profiles that are configured.